There. Hello guys, and welcome to a new episode of a new podcast approaches. I'm WAHderfulGoldenStar here with my fellow podcast bros.
How's it going, everyone? AntKeepsGaming here. Welcome to a new episode of a new podcast approaches. So happy to be here as always with my favourite guys on the internet.
Oh shit. Sorry. Sorry about that. Anyways, hey guys, SpaceKing. And now I am being interrupted. This is glorious.
10 out of 10 commentary.
Anyways, on my end, I'm about to play Monster Hunter, so I'm not going to be here for entirely too long. And I'm going to hand it off to the last guy, I guess.
You sound so enthusiastic.
Gamer from Datalyzers, aka Bring Smash on Twitter. Another episode, perfect, and I think you guys are gonna like the topics here. Yeah.
Let's go. But we don't have to say that to talk about that first. We can talk about anything else, like how you guys been. How's your week been? It's another Friday. We're still in these conditions because of the cough still, but hopefully there might be some light at the end of the tunnel. So
the human malware.
Human malware.
The light at the end of the tunnel is the fact that you don't need to socialise with people as often.
30-day trial has ended. So, but yeah, how you guys been? How's your weekend? How's your week? You know, it's Friday again. That Friday feeling.
Yeah, it's been alright.
Okay.
On my end, it's been kind of hectic because I've been trying to get my hands on a PlayStation 5, and I succeeded.
So did my brother-in-law. I think they're becoming more popular now, or they've made more now, because my brother-in-law just got one too, and he's been looking ages.
There's basically like a whole like disaster going on with that. Basically, the entire global like semiconductor chip market is like in the dumpster. It's like pretty much impossible to secure any chips for just about any device, with like the exception of people like Apple who just go out and like jerks just like secure like, oh, we want 100 million orders so that no one else can have them, so we could put them in our terrible phones that nobody likes.
Imagine owning an Apple, and ironically.
How dare you?
Wouldn't be me, right?
Why are they actually naming like phones after fruit? They had the BlackBerry, they had the Apple, Apple iPhone.
The Sam that just sings all the time.
I'm so old, I just remember what an apple and blueberry is. It's a fruit. I remember it being a fruit first.
Yeah, nowadays we don't know what you're on about. Do you want an apple? You want an apple.
When I say someone, do you want an Apple, they think an Apple iPhone. What's the new Apple iPhone? Yeah.
Totally. Apples are fine, but God, they're literally designed to break if you drop them on your bed, I swear. Like, oh no, I dropped it from half a meter. Oh God, time to get a new phone.
How about you, CJ?
On the podcast again.
CJ, you right?
He has Apple.
Yes, I do, and I know Ant does as well. So yeah.
Wait, Apple. Wait, he has Apple.
Yeah, no.
I've got a whole bowl of them. We talk about.
Oh damn, you're right. Didn't think of it that way.
My week has been up and down. I just finished off my assessments before the big spring break. And finished a stressful essay for English, and then I got my Terry amiibo today, and hopefully getting Banjo and Violet later. But yeah, that's basically all good news. So yeah.
Yeah, me too. I got all three of them twice. So someone out there hasn't got all three because of me.
Do you see how many Choctopus has? He sent a picture on his server.
Yeah, I saw 2 Banjos in it, 100%, but I don't know how many he's got. But,
I wonder how many.
He got how many Geno amiibos he has. 4 Terrys and 3 Violets.
Really? I mean, at least he's making a video, but I doubt he's just getting them for that. But I thought I was bad.
I Wonder how many Geno amiibos he has.
Me Gunners, yeah. Welcome everybody as well. Welcome everybody in the chat as well. I hope you guys had a good week. We said we're here with a new podcast approaches as well, a new episode. I said we're going to be talking about a few things. So yeah, Sony's Evo. If anybody wants to talk about that, I'm out of this Evo conversation completely.
Evo is one of the biggest fighting tournaments in the world, I believe.
Right, yeah, I know we went over that. Apart from that, I do not know what it is. But I know.
We're very biased because they
What? What are you saying?
they've had Street Fighter V in Evo for like years. I think maybe 6 or 7.
You think he knows what Street Fighter 5 is?
What's when last time I heard of a Street Fighter, some guy fighting on the street. But
yeah,
keep this joke
Terry Bogard, basically.
How long can I keep this like old joke up? I mean, being old, can I keep it going? Who knows?
Find out next episode of a new podcast approaches.
Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Hang on.
Nah,
hang on.
we're not weebs on this server. I mean, SpaceKing is, but we don't talk about him.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I really don't consider myself like even an anime fan because I hate anime fans.
Listen, you didn't complain.
How dare you? I'm an anime fan.
Listen. You didn't complain over Pyra/Mythra, hence you have to be an anime fan. They're the Smash rules. I'm sorry, my man.
Plus, you play Persona 5 Strikers on Twitch at very late at night.
Just going all out on SpaceKing.
I mean, I do as well. But
No, don't worry, CNJ. You're more of a weeb. We know this.
And by the way, there's nothing wrong with being a weeb, but when you say you're not, when you clearly are, I don't know. I don't want to go with this.
I've been getting into Jump Force more, so that does make me more of a weeaboo.
What's Jump Force?
The Smash Championships is here. Welcome.
Wait. Yo, Ravonix, hey!
I will be right back.
No worries.
He's going off to get Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
He just randomly turns Bob.
It's not for another half hour. Don't worry about that.
He'll just say, "Oh God, I just need to go." Just piss off for an hour and just like, "Hey, I got Monster Hunter."
I like how CJ cut off when he said, "Hey." He went like a robot to cut him off completely.
Honestly, like, okay, Ravonix, your direct was amazing. I've not watched it yet, but I've heard from a lot of people. So yeah, good job.
You know you've done good when CNJ simps for you.
No, it's good work, and thank you all, everyone for being here as well. We do appreciate it. To whoever who asked, Jump Force is an anime fighting game. It works like Dragon Ball Xenoverse, I think. I love Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I love the first one, love the second one, and pumping so much content. When we're going to get further, I don't know. But yeah, Sony Evo, yeah, people are speculating that we're not going to get like Smash at Evo now because Sony. But I'm not quite sure. I mean, what do you guys actually think about this? Do you think that's? I think it won't change. I think. What did Nintendo reply to that or something?
I mean, I find it ironic because now I'm pretty sure Sony's gonna support the Smash competitive scene, as well as Microsoft more than Nintendo will ever will.
Anything with micro in its name is bad.
No, but Microsoft bought Smash.gg. Sony's obviously bought Evo. Nintendo doesn't give a fuck about the competitive scene. They tell it to go screw itself most of the time.
Beast Rob's in the chat. Welcome. How you doing?
Hey, nice to see you here.
Everyone literally is here.
And that makes us happy.
Jump Force is limited compared to Universe, but for Jump Force. Yeah, I mean, like, I haven't played Jump Force. But...
Does Jump Force have good characters?
Yes,
like Kirito from Sword Art Online, and that kid from Bakugan.
Sword Art Online is not made by.
I am very disappointed. It's a bad anime fighting game. 2 out of 10.
I just you know that meme of, is this an anime? Just hold Jump Force here. Is this an anime?
Honestly, I like.
Have I achieved weeb status yet? I play fighting game with anime.
What's an anime?
Yeah, I I think Giorno from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure released already for Jump Force, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Are
yeah,
they having an Evo though? That's the thing.
yep, yeah.
No, I don't think they ever had it at Evo, and I hope they do because I'm biased.
Yeah, but we're not asking the real questions. Where's the Sword Art Online representation?
What, in Smash?
And
Or just in general?
where the hell's the Bakugan representation? It clearly was big enough for Nintendo to notice it. I mean, come on.
Let's go back in further. Where's the Digimon rep?
Hey, I'm back.
Hey, SpaceKing.
What's up?
Oh no,
where's
well,
the
no,
Digimon-
we're just talking about how Jump Force has a distinct lack of Sword Art Online representation, and how it's disgusting for humanity.
Sword Art
I just
Online
searched
is the
online.
worst series I have ever watched.
No,
But
it
it's
isn't.
also good because it collaborated with Persona 5.
No, it's really good. See,
Persona 5 will collaborate with literally anything.
will it collaborate with? Wait. Will it
What's
collaborate
the
with
name
Smash
of Fortnite?
Bros? So,
Wasn't Joe
I
coming to Fortnite?
can't wait.
They're thinking about it. They sent out a survey.
Good. To be fair,
Atlas, you think you make the mistake of assuming that Atlas cares about anything but cold hard cash.
I mean, let's be honest. Any corporation, unless they're a small indie company, only cares about the money. That's just a sad reality here.
Oh, we'll find out if like Fortnite comes to Smash. Then we'll know.
Oh, don't worry.
Money.
I don't worry. If that comes to Smash, we'll know Sakurai loves us. That's why he keeps giving us quality characters that break the internet.
Insert another meme now. Think of Thanos with Jonesy's face to say, "I'm inevitable."
It's the other meme now. Oh, you know what that means? Finally, Waluigi for the shine. Try to deny it any longer.
Kratos doing an anime dance in Fortnite. Just saying.
No.
Anything with Evo, guys, we're going off topic, but this is what we usually do, and that's the fun part of this podcast, which I like. So,
How about Ryu?
what about
Ryu riding a motorcycle.
Ryu doing the Gundam style? So, anything on this Evo? We kind of glanced over it. We just literally just gone straight over it. I mean, Sony's buying it. What it holds for Nintendo and Smash, don't know. Blah blah blah. Pretty much.
I feel like the only people really blowing this out of proportion are Sony fanboys. Like I ironically saw people saying, Sony bought Evo just so they could make every fighting game play on the PS5. Like, one, why the hell would they care? Two,
No, Sony's a multinational conglomerate.
like their gaming division is definitely the strongest, but they do have other stuff like TVs, movies. I mean they own the Smurfs movies. They're clearly doing well. I mean, didn't you see those live action movies? 10 out of 10 IGN.
Neil Patrick Harris.
We get an AntKeepsGaming anime.
It's a podcast anime.
And instead of a new podcast, which is a new podcast anime. That's great. But
And then
you
like
guys, just honest opinions here. Would you guys think that will hurt Smash's chances at all? I don't think it will. In my personal opinion.
I mean, unless
Because there's
been a decision already.
unless Nintendo decides they want to be fucking pathetic, no, I don't think it will.
I think
there
Nintendo are
was a
not like.
decision already for Smash at
Yeah.
Evo. They said
So-
that they'll still be at Evo, and whether or not Sony owns Evo or not, it will not affect that.
I swear,
you-
I swear they said they'll still support it though in that interview, which they don't support it now.
You know, it's like this. Until you get a Sony rep in Smash, you can't hold Smash at Evo.
Oh well, for sure. I mean, Kratos is already in past two totally.
We need Ratchet and
imagine?
Clank.
We need Kratos.
Jack and Dexter. What are you talking about? No, we're not even that. We need Glover. He's on PlayStation ages ago and Nintendo 64.
Glover.
Glover for Smash. Let's go.
No, we need a Glover for Smash account. That'd be perfect.
Okay,
I think there already is one.
There is probably. Yeah, there is. I followed it. They ain't got many. They ain't got many followers.
Yeah, there is.
Axe Battler for Smash. If you guys know who that is.
I can't wait for Spider-Man to be our Sony rep.
Yeah. Where's my beloved Iron Man? Sakurai says.
Sakurai, this one doesn't count because Sony forced us to.
Spider-Man's in a fighting game. He's in Marvel vs. Capcom. He was a superhero first.
Never mind.
It's just said, why can't we get why can't Batman be in Smash? Or what?
He's too busy in Fortnite.
It's just I'm trying to think of like why Batman can't be in Smash. Because I'm Batman.
No, he's busy mourning his loss of his parents in Fortnite. Very deep game, Fortnite.
He goes down Tilt Towers, down Dark Alley, and it's like, no!
#1 victory royale.
Batman does the, I don't know, default dance.
Oh gosh.
Oh god.
You know something? I can't wait for Sora to get into Fortnite before he gets into Smash.
It can happen. And I'm scared.
Sora's gonna get into Fortnite, in my opinion.
Scares me.
I mean, Disney.
Do not. I wish it did not happen. I wish it does not. Please, no. But it makes so much sense that it will.
But
maybe you could
please don't give Kingdom Hearts more recognition. Doesn't deserve it.
Batman never uses guns as well. Batman in Fortnite is so dumb because the only way to fight him in the game is to use guns. This is true. I like it how as well that people even to this day still like think Crash is a Sony rep when he's an Activision rep. But I can understand when people saying like, you know, oh no, he definitely represents Sony. I can understand that.
I just don't care about Crash.
Yeah, I know you don't. You said it multiple times.
Good.
But let's go into other stuff before we talk about. We can talk about the Smash speculation, Smash stuff, what right to the end.
So do you want to talk about Microsoft potentially buying Discord then?
Microsoft's Discord? Wow, tell me more because you know about this. I did not know that until you mentioned it.
It's quite a recent rumor, but apparently Microsoft's been talks with Discord to buy them for $10 billion. From what I've heard, they're also considering becoming a public company though, and have also got offers from Epic Games. I think I might be mistaken there, and Amazon. But Microsoft's apparently had the most conversation with them.
Interesting.
From what I've heard recently though, that they are getting close to a deal, and it should be announced next month if that rumor's real.
I mean, sometimes I don't wish because it might limit of what Discord's on, but then if you think about it, it's really just like phone, PC, and wherever else it is. Phone and PC, I guess.
Just phone, PC. I think that's it. I mean, at the end of the day, it would probably just get integration with Xbox as well, and just potentially something like potentially Nitro free if you have Games Pass or something.
You know, it just reminded me of.
That is already a thing, I think.
Do you know what just reminded me of? You know, I said, oh, yes, only on PC and phone and all that. And I joked about Tybro. Maybe they can do it on a pregnancy test, Discord. Because you guys don't know about the whole they managed to play Doom on a pregnancy test. You know,
I heard of that.
You know, if you Google Doom on pregnancy test, someone's programmed it so you could play Doom on a pregnancy test. So we can have Discord.
Put it on a Tesla.
Yeah, Tesla as well. No worries, Usagi.
Doom ports. I'm gonna look this up. There's a whole list of stupid Doom ports.
Okay, wait, that's actually true. A hardware wonk has successfully played Doom on a pregnancy test by removing most of the interior of the test, including the original CPU.
They play it on a
Turing used its tiny one-color display first to stream a video of the classic video game and then actually play it.
Relationship goals, am I right?
They played it on an oscilloscope, which is the machine they use to monitor electrical signals. They played it on an ATM. They played it in Doom. They ported Doom to Doom. They played it on the Commodore 64, which, by the way, was never meant to run something like that. They ported it to an MP3 player. I didn't even know MP3 players could play video files. They played it on a digital camera, like an old school digital camera. They played it on a piano! A piano!
A piano, let's go.
They ported Doom to Half-Life 2.
Or
And
Doom
halfway-
to Roblox.
He-
and
he's-
halfway through to Doom.
The SpaceKing's just getting really upset over this.
This is like I feel like the AVGN when he was going over the stupid Game Boy accessories and just how hysterical it got. Like
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
shoes.
Can you imagine something like like your wife gets a pregnancy test out, like to see if she's pregnant. Hey, look at this, and he goes, "Oh, thanks. I want to play Doom." And he starts playing Doom on it. Don't know if she's pregnant or not.
You know that's what I like to call relationship goals.
Oh, that's so funny. I mean, just what it's gonna have Discord on the pregnancy test next, guys. Let's go. But yeah, that's interesting. I mean, cool. That's all I can think about this. Cool. Microsoft, good guess.
Microsoft just. I just feel bad for Nintendo here because Microsoft's buying lots of stuff. Sony isn't shying away. Is Nintendo? We bought Next Level. Look how well we're doing. No, I'm not saying they have to buy
Honestly-
companies. I just find it ironic.
Jesus.
Honestly, like if Microsoft does buy Discord, there is one feature I do want to
BRB.
stream Xbox, like stream Xbox on Discord wirelessly. That's all I want. Like how you can do that with PC, but on Discord would be amazing. And by the way, you cannot do that at all at the moment. The only main Xbox integration with Discord, like on the Discord app, is you can connect to your Xbox Live account, and like when you're using your Xbox, it tells you on your Discord account on your status like what game you're playing or something. The awkward silence.
So my friends are having a discussion right now because you all know how like Balin Wonderworld is
Oh,
out today,
no.
right?
No. the seizures.
Okay, if you guys don't know, there are no reviews for this game right now.
Oh.
They did not send reviewers review codes to play the game.
Man, based Square Enix. Square Enix be awesome.
No, it's literally just like
Square Enix
they
only
knew it
published
was
it.
going to be bad. They knew it was going to be bad. So to save face and like prop up sales for the opening weekend, in the face of people that like would read the reviews, know it's shit, and not look back, they literally didn't send out review codes just so they don't have to, face the heat. That's ridiculous. Square Enix.
Imagine going to
Sending
Sega.
what codes?
Imagine
For
going
who?
to Sega and expecting a solid product.
That wasn't a Sega game. That was a
Yeah,
Square Enix game.
The one who
Wasn't
made
there
it,
something about
used to be on the Sonic team.
Oh, that was it. Imagine Sonic Team making a good game in 2021.
Oh man,
Sonic Unleashed.
it hurts me
Good
every
game.
day.
Ah, sorry, they made Sonic Forces. They're awesome.
Sonic Unleashed, good game.
Sonic
Oh,
Mania.
okay, being honest, their games usually aren't bad. They're just painfully mediocre.
Yeah.
Like, I'll stand by
I
this.
wish it-
Forces
I
isn't
wish I had a
bad.
good
It's
Sonic
just
game.
really mediocre.
Sonic Lost World is underrated, honestly, in my opinion.
Sonic Lost World is kind of lost in this world.
I do not like it.
The issue is that it was only on Wii U and 3DS.
Can't wait for that
But
port.
to be fair, it's the quote-unquote sequel of Sonic Colors. Note that I said quote-unquote. Yeah.
Sonic Colors.
Sonic Unleashed-
Remember when Sonic Team made a good Sonic game?
Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Mania.
So I mean, Sonic Mania was made by Sonic fans, not Sega, not Sonic Team. That's a sad fact.
It's a Sonic game still, and Sonic Forces and Sonic Mania are most likely.
They're
canonically
I would say
fine.
Forces is okay. I feel like that one's pretty overhated. No, I wouldn't say it's great, but I'd say it's at least decent.
Oh, Lost World is on Steam. Never knew that. Thanks, Obies. What's another good Sonic game? Sonic Adventure 2.
SA2
Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 are great games.
Yes, reanimated. I'm joking. When I've come to make an announcement.
The Sonic RPG, that was an amazing game.
Oh my god.
Sonic Chronicles,
How
a
about,
Dark Brotherhood sequel when... Come on, Sega, give us what we really want.
Legend of Zelda and Sonic Lost World.
Nah,
That was interesting. Personally, like the Yoshi Sonic integration. I like that.
but yeah. I mean, I didn't really have hope for that game anyway. I saw the mascot thing and just thought, yeah, this game is gonna fail.
Wait, Obese, Sonic Adventure is the worst game you've ever played. Here's a worse game. Play E.T. the video game on the Atari.
I think it's...
No. It's all about Superman 64.
Hot take.
I have a functioning Atari with a copy of E.T.
Replayed it?
All I'm gonna say is E.T. was apparently made in a very short time when games took
6 weeks.
Yeah, 6 weeks. I'm not gonna shit on I'm not gonna shit on a game more that has been, because the fact that they managed to make a game which is actually in that time is kind of impressive to me. Because it was also made by, I believe, like one person.
Yes. And they usually development staffs for Atari was like about like 10 people.
And it actually felt like it had effort put into it. It wasn't just a cash grab. I mean, it failed and it isn't a good game, but it felt like it had effort in it.
Okay, so anything else? What about you guys in the chat? Is anything you want us to go over and talk about? Let us know. Also, we're doing something a bit different as well. Well, I say different. We're doing something brand new, not something different, something new. So on Twitter, CNJ, or put on the Discord as well. If there's anything you want us to cover before the podcast, you usually post it like Thursday morning. If you want us anything to go over in the podcast, let us know, because we're actually looking for stuff to talk about. I know we know stuff obviously online, but if you want us to go over anything, send a message to myself, CNJ SpaceKing, or where, or just reply to our tweets on Twitter or CNJ's tweets or whatever. Just reply what you want us to talk about, really. So
yeah, we love listening to our fans because we not just want to be by ourselves.
we don't want to be by ourselves.
Very sad. Much cry.
Let me think. Oh, here's another bad game, but I'll explain. Epic Mickey 2.
Yeah, I know, Epic Mickey sucks.
Bad game. The second game specifically.
Isn't there like only 2 games?
It's 3 if you count Power of Illusion, but Power of Illusion
I do not, because I am a bad friend.
Aww.
No, you're not a bad friend.
Epic
You just
Mickey
misunderstood.
2, Epic Mickey 2 brought musical numbers for some reason. Voice acting, which is what the first game lacked. And it does not have replayability.
I
But
think
the
it's a
game
Greek
feels
thing.
really clunky.
So it's an overall improvement. I'll take it.
No,
Yes.
it improves on some things, but others, no. It has a much shorter story. The story is not exactly the best. You can obviously tell who the villain is the first time you see him.
Oh no. Yeah,
what
go on.
else?
Sorry. I don't talk about you. I'm talking about Sarah.
That's okay. There are a bunch of glitches in the game. Let me think. What else? Musical numbers. I mean, like they're cringe, but at least they're good. And Jim Dooley made another good soundtrack. But yeah, still I like Epic Mickey 2, but not that many people like it. I'd much prefer the first one, even if it did not have voice acting or good camera.
I've never played it, so I don't have an opinion on this matter.
Okay, well my
Basically,
image
Epic
my
Mickey has
image
a
of
terrible
Epic Mickey
camera.
has been permanently tainted, so it's an awful series. Never should be in
I think
Smash.
I think because like CNJ talks about it every week, it's just
Come on.
I just I don't know what to say.
I just automatically think Epic Mickey bad.
CNJ.
Have you
bad.
ever
No, I'm
tried
joking.
Honestly, like I know you guys are not really able to play it because if you do not have Wii's and you do not want to use Dolphin emulator.
I
But...
had a Wii, but I mean, I made room for my Switch.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine
But
owning a
honestly-
Wii when Nintendo's totally gonna get on that with that Wii Online. Totally,
Ugh.
totally. I can't wait for Nintendo to do that. Like, I mean, they wouldn't. I mean, they wouldn't pass up on the opportunity, considering they have an amazing backlog that they could probably make a counter to Game Pass itself just using their own IPs. I mean, it makes too much sense for them to not miss out on the opportunity. Oh yeah, right. This is Nintendo. How could I forget?
So you're proposing a Game Pass Nintendo style.
Yeah, on
service.
I tweeted about this, but I feel like Nintendo's being incredibly stupid by not having like a Games Pass Nintendo thing, because their IPs
I'll tell you
and
why they
backlog.
can't. I tell you why they
We got
won't.
the on Nintendo Online.
No, I'll tell you exactly why they won't. I'll tell you exactly why they won't.
They
okay?
cowards.
No,
They're going to
it's
tell you
not
what they
that.
want, what they really want.
It's no. Okay, you do realize like the infrastructure and like money and service that goes into Games Pass is like one of the single worst net losses in the industry right now. Like Microsoft is bleeding like tens of millions of dollars.
Oh, bleeding!
The reason that they're keeping it running as is to drain out the money that they can once the subscription numbers goes up. Okay? They don't have that user base from a mixture of what would be Nintendo and PC, right? Microsoft has access to the hundreds of millions of PC gamers out there, in addition to their own ecosystem for Game Pass and possibly other platforms in the future. Like there's been talks about like a Switch version of Game Pass, right?
Yeah, Switch seems possible. PlayStation ain't
Right.
happening, but
Doesn't
Switch
Game
seems
Pass
possible.
from Xbox coming to Switch anyway?
Oh no. That is fake. That is fake. At least from what
Anyways, my whole point is that Nintendo does not have the digital infrastructure, nor do they have the desire to lose that much money to get a service that could compete with Game Pass.
No, what I
running.
meant is, just based on their own IPs, they probably, I genuinely feel like they could get a competitor, considering how...
No. Plus, that puts them in direct contention with Microsoft, and they don't want to fight Microsoft.
Yeah, fair.
Think about it this way, okay? Obviously, Google Stadia was terrible. Obviously.
Imagine being Google Stadia.
I thought it was
Yeah,
pretty decent.
imagine being Google Stadia.
I thought it was pretty decent.
the Soulja Boy console was.
Soulja Boy released a console.
Okay, so this is getting derailed. But my whole point is that when it came to the whole streaming thing, you guys all realize that like it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. It's going to happen, and there's a good reason that it's going to happen. Okay, have y'all ever heard of Moore's Law?
No.
Nope. What's that?
We're approaching very quickly approaching the hardline limit of how advanced and efficient we can make the microprocessors in our devices. If you don't know, the chip in your PlayStation 5 or your Xbox Series X is a 7nm chip. The transistors in that chip are smaller than the distance between individual electrons in an atom.
Oh.
Yeah. We're approaching the hardline limits of just physics when it comes to computer technology. Okay, so in the future, we're looking at a circumstance where, in order to get more out of our games, we're going to need data centers. We're going to need a technical infrastructure which is completely different from what we currently enjoy. That's why streaming is the future. It's not because, oh, nobody's going to want to play physical media anymore. It's going to be, no, if we want to continue making games the way that we have had to in the past, we're going to need better technology, a different kind of technology. And to that angle, we're talking about stuff that's happening in like the 2030s. Okay? Nintendo does not have the firepower or the industry or the service behind them to get something like Game Pass working. Because Microsoft's a visionary right now. They know that they're working in an industry that doesn't have a whole lot of life behind it left. They know that this whole put a box under your TV thing is only going to go on for so long. That's why they're getting Game Pass up and operational. So why is it that Nintendo and Microsoft are so close friends? Well, obviously, the enemy of my enemy is my friend from Microsoft's perspective, but I also suspect that on some level, that maybe sometime in the future, very far future, when consoles are a thing of the past, when we're an all-streaming future at this point, I heavily personally suspect that Microsoft is going to court Nintendo to be an exclusive developer for Game Pass when it's just all streaming.
Then, on one thing I will say is they have no chance of acquiring Nintendo in my mind.
They wouldn't acquire Nintendo.
They'll get laughed out of the room.
Yes, they would get something, a circumstance, an arrangement like, okay, your games launch on Game Pass now. You guys, the consoles aren't really a thing anymore. Work with us. We'll screw over Sony together.
You have to log in using your blood.
That would leave me with one question though. What would Nintendo have to gain there?
Well, they could still get their content out. They could still make lots of money,
Blood.
and they don't have to build a gigantic, gargantuan server and network infrastructure that they don't have. Nintendo is a decade behind in online, and they're always going to be.
Nintendo are fucking stubborn sometimes.
That's why I said we're not talking about something until the 2030s.
It's with blood.
The one thing that kind of makes me iffy though is the fact that Nintendo's image is innovation. In a way, if they went to Games Pass, they would kind of be giving that up in how they operate.
I mean, okay, let's go back to a quote by Miyamoto. All right. In 2015, I think it was 2015, 2014, Miyamoto was asked, so we're talking about like a potential for an all digital future or a future without conventional consoles. And Miyamoto said, well, obviously we see a future for devices and we're going to produce them in the long term going forward. But eventually, like even he admitted, eventually they're going to have to look beyond this kind of technology. And that was in 2015. I'm talking about something like 2030, 2035, right? When consoles are a thing of the past, your TV is your console. Assuming you even have a TV anymore, you might just have a phone that displays onto the wall, and that's your game console. Or hey, you might just wear it might be wearables might be a thing. Like you have glasses and your games are in your glasses.
It just
Google
projects them
Smart
into
Glass,
your brain's now just your controller.
Right into your eyeballs.
And Nintendo makes
or,
one
like, or maybe computer chips, like we talked about that crap, like with Elon Musk, but unironically by that point in time.
CJ, you're right, mate. I can hear you mumbling something.
It might just be weird now because Nintendo's whole image is based on innovation. I think it's hard to deny that. I'm not saying it can't. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm more saying it's hard for me to envision it unless Nintendo can still innovate in that environment.
I want a customizable Switch where it's like a PC but just handheld.
No, here's what I'm going to say about that. It's one I would like to, but I don't feel like it's possible on a handheld to that level where it could play games smoothly.
No, if Game Pass comes to Switch, it will be via streaming.
Yeah,
and not just that, I doubt Game Pass will come.
I think
there's been rumors about it before.
Ages ago.
Anyways, I've talked about this idea before with how like Nintendo doesn't have the infrastructure behind them to do a technical infrastructure to do a Game Pass or like just a server based environment for games as it stands. So they're going to need a way to distribute their content some way in the future. And people have always called me a madman, but I said by 2035, I wouldn't be shocked if Nintendo games are just launched on Game Pass.
I mean, I'll be honest, they're not. I don't see them partnering with Sony, to that level at least.
They wouldn't be Sony; it would be Microsoft.
Microsoft and Nintendo are insanely close. They have been since the Wii U era. I just should point this out. Microsoft came and supported Nintendo while Nintendo was in the shitter.
Yeah,
Oh.
literally, they released Minecraft on the Wii U, and it was like one of the biggest games that year.
And-
and then they were on Switch day one, basically.
And based on rumors, it looked like Banjo and Kazooie was meant to come to Wii U at some point, even though that didn't come to fruition.
For sure. Microsoft has a vested interest because Nintendo's mere existence in this space prevents a Sony monopoly in Japan. Because without Nintendo devices, they would run away home with it.
Yeah.
And it would be an unsalvageable industry. But now, because the Switch exists, there's actual competition.
The Switch is just dominating at this point in time.
Yeah, at this point in time. And there's also, Nintendo also keeps things a bit more competitive in Europe. As where usually Europe seems to be a PlayStation stronghold.
I'm pretty sure England's a PlayStation stronghold.
Yeah, but you always do see Nintendo games enter #1 on the top 10 bestsellers for the week. Always. And that wouldn't happen without Nintendo. They keep things competitive, and Microsoft needs that because they're trying to fight off an empire here with PlayStation, basically.
Yeah.
Nintendo really isn't like competitive though at all. They just do their own little thing. It's always
They do their own thing, but in doing their own thing, they screw over their competition.
Yeah, like Nintendo aren't trying to make. I don't think Nintendo are going out their way to try and screw Sony, but they still are. Let's be honest.
Yeah, they're doing it unintentionally.
This will say, Sony doesn't live and breathe on their IPs exclusives, except maybe Spider-Man. But I would say those aren't as big as Sony fans like to build up.
Okay, so it's 7:10 my time. I have to head out.
Sad.
No,
imagine he gets there and Monster Hunter isn't even there.
Yeah.
It's a pre-order copy. It has to be there. All right. Anyways, later, guys.
See you later, man.
It was awesome being on the podcast. And I intend to be here for the full episode next week. Peace.
Imagine that one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, Monster Hunter,
he's gone. Talk about him.
You didn't say that joke. Yeah, good thing. SpaceKing's such a good guy. He's such a cool guy.
About that, Obese Rob. I believe that was under license agreements already, so they really didn't have a choice. It's like how they're still publishing Deathloop on PlayStation.
Deathloop? Is that not an anime or something?
No, Deathloop is a Bethesda game, which Sony already played exclusivity rights to. Which Microsoft's next game is a PlayStation exclusive. I can't get over that.
So yeah, that's all. Well, I mean, that was a good talk with that sort of stuff. So, is there anything else? Don't forget, guys, in the chat, if you want us to talk about anything, let us know. Because if not, we're just gonna. Well, I'll just talk about anything pretty much as we usually do, like game related or anything.
Okay, well, I have something I'd like to say.
Yeah.
It looks like Vesperia is actually going to outsell Symphonia. Okay. Namco released their sales charts of it, and from what they said, Vesperia is only about 30,000 copies away. But they also include what's it called? Tales of Symphonia Chronicles under the sequel. So the gap's debatably a bit more, but it does look like Vesperia is going to end up overtaking it. Which means I'm going to be jerking Yori when that happens, to everyone's dismay.
Okay, well, if that's been said, should we move on to what I want to talk about mainly is the amiibos. And what's the Monster Hunter thing, CJ, actually?
The Monster Hunter thing is that it released today. Also,
There you go.
Amiibo
Let's talk
for
about this
Monster
first.
Hunter came out today.
Amiibos last. Let's talk about Monster Hunter first.
Monster Hunter Amiibo came out today as well. So
Okay, so it was the game Monster Hunter Rise came out today as well?
Yeah.
yeah,
Cool. Cool.
What's even a Monster Hunter when you... Has anyone asked that? What's a Monster Hunter, really?
I mean, what's a monster? You can interpret many different ways.
Oh wait, Monster Hunter's an assist trophy in Smash Bros, of course.
and it has its own Mii costume.
Just the boss from Monster Hunter is in Smash.
Remember Concert League. Hunter confirmed, am I right, lads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though,
like
with
that
a concert leak, just going back to that very quickly, I can still see that happening. That's actually what Nintendo would pull. They would do like Crash and then do Monster Hunter. I can just imagine it. That's the thing.
I really, even if they did do that, I can't picture them doing the Monster Hunter Mii costumes without separate from Monster Hunter.
Nintendo likes money.
Yeah, Nintendo likes money. Sakurai isn't scummy though.
True.
I
He
feel
has to do what his Nintendo or overlords tell him.
On top of that, I deep down think Sakurai's actually choosing, but doesn't want to be harassed as much.
Yeah.
So it just
No
says,
more monster, no more sword fighters. Pyramithra. Oh no.
no more sword fighters, except when I want more sword fighters.
Yeah, but Sephiroth is an exception. No, to be fair, he's not just another anime swordsman. He's the anime swordsman. About what you say, he's actually like the boomer anime sword fighter. Maybe, I don't know.
Honestly, Sephiroth has grown on me a lot. And
Sephiroth's cool. Personally, I'd have preferred a different Final Fantasy character, but I'm fine with him.
like Titus?
No.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I'm going to go back what Grey X said. I hope I said your name correctly. So he said, anyone notice how the leaks seem to be more and more fake now? I've not yet seen a leak that's got stuff right ahead of time. This is the thing. It's very odd. Like, in a way, I'm kind of relieved. I like talking about leaks, but it doesn't mean I like, oh yeah, I like him this, leak it for me. But I like talking about speculation of what characters it could potentially be and characters that I might get excited about. But there's actually no characters that I really want. But obviously, you can't please anyone, and I appreciate all the content we've got at the same time. Quickly, what Obese Rob says, I'm currently training 3 of my Smash Amiibo from today. I'm going to be doing that early tomorrow UK time, so if you guys want to see them, not all at the same time, well, all at the same time, but not at the same time. It'll be one after the other tomorrow. Then just quickly saying, Obese Rob says again, Sakurai said they're adding anime swordsmen because they're easy to add. Is that true?
You know who else?
Oh, so Sora,
You know who else would be easy to add? Yuri Luwala.
Gino Head.
Sora.
Saying it's good to actually be surprised. Yeah, see, I don't mind. I don't want to leak saying this is the character. I'd rather it say it could be this character and then speculate. That I love the speculation.
I'll be honest.
I always have done.
Leaks have rarely been real. Like the last time I remember leaks actually being correct are discounting the SNK leak because that was by Nintendo, and I don't really want to count that for that purpose. And the last leak that was right. Hero and Banjo.
Yeah, I mean, WAG gives me half a point for this, but yeah, I got it. How's it going, Ben? Welcome. But yeah, it wasn't I didn't get in correct position, but I did get him correct, which is cool.
Yeah, didn't you hear that from a source or something?
Yeah, my so reliable source called SpaceKing. Or Mike Pollard, aka Micro.
yeah, but he did actually call Pyra Mithra.
What, Space?
No, you.
I didn't call Pyra Mithra.
No, I remember
There's
you mentioned that in a video.
Yeah, I did, 100%. I knew it was a third-party character, but I didn't say who.
No, you even mentioned it in a video. You even said Pyra Mithra. You sent me the video.
Oh yeah, I did actually. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. The one I did in 2019. I got Pyramithra right as well. Sorry, guys. I can send you the link.
Right,
Jesus
and I'm confused.
Christ, you have short-term memory.
I couldn't believe. I actually thought he was doing a bit. I actually thought he was joking. And I was like, "Oh no, we're not." I actually did a video and I got Byron Mithra right. Hang on, I need to go and find this now. I'll find it and post it so you guys can check it out for yourself. What I'll do is I posted it on my new channel so you guys can look at it. So I did this. A sauce. It was my friend's sauce, ketchup. And he sent me this. So if you go check that out, I basically there was a I got sent some leaks because that was actually my very first speculation video, and Pirate and Mithra were coming to the game outside of the Fire Pass, so technically Fire Pass 2, and it was right. Even this was in 2019, but again, thank you, WAH, for bringing it. I literally forgot about that, but thank you. Yeah, I did. So get it right, and people were like, "Oh my god, you're a god!" And it's like, "No, I'm not a god. I just know things."
You're not a god. You're not a god. You're just Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm the son of God. No, sorry, isn't real.
I mean, I can't believe people didn't see it earlier.
Beast Rob was my absolute main man back in the days. My main commenter on all my speculation videos, which was awesome. So a big shout out to you. So yeah, so take it with your will. It's not it's what was sent my way. Obviously, we discussed it, and then but yeah, yeah, it's really good. I can't believe that source was right, but then I don't know. Yeah, Pyro Mithra, right? Cool. I don't know what to say. Hopefully, I get sent some more information soon, and then tell you what the other two are.
Quick, become a real leaker and leak the next character.
Yeah, let's go.
Leak the next character quick.
It's going to be Crash and Monster Hunter. I can just see that.
I am very disappointed in you. I thought you'd actually say something interesting after not saying something like Rex.
Sorry, Crash and Waluigi. There you go.
No, it's not. It's Waluigi and Marina.
Do you know what? I will pay someone, I don't care who it is, to make a Mischief Maker console Switch. I would literally pay anyone the amount of money. Honestly, I would.
Interesting.
So even Joy-Cons, like Joy-Cons to represent, Marina as well. That'd be cool.
So basically, like, you can just have like the left one would be a green Joy-Con, and then the right one would be white.
Those Etika Joy-Cons, and it'll be like the colors of that Smash for Smash Marina for Smash account, or at Smash_Marina if you guys want to follow me on that Twitter for Smash only sort of stuff. So, but yeah, or just the cut like her hands or something. I don't know. Yeah, thanks, Shinjo. That's appreciated. Hey, Crit. So. But yeah, no, I feel like because we're talking about DLC, I like how it's characters we do not even expect. We've got these names flying around. Waluigi, Crash, Ryu Hayabusa, Lloyd.
Oh my god! The 10 billionth time Ryu Hayabusa's been leaked. I wonder if it's real this time.
yeah, and all those characters, but literally every single one has been disproven each time. So we're like, well, who actually is it this time?
I mean, there are some still leaks I can still see debate on. I've seen some videos on why Paraleak can still be real. I personally am iffy on them, but we haven't actually seen.
I didn't hear that.
There are still some leaks that are floating around that could have been real. But in terms of ones which we definitively know are real, I mean, Erdrick. There was a Steve one that leaked his moveset and stuff. So I guess 2. I guess that one was one.
So,
right. Dante was leaked for Pack 5. How could I forget? Totally.
Yeah, so we had all these names like floating about, and then I'm thinking, well, who could it actually be? I mean, I actually, because we haven't got Lloyd yet, but I think he's going to come with I think Lloyd's going to come, whoever it is, regardless if it's Sword or not. I think Lloyd's going to come with the next DLC fighter.
Yeah.
I think they're spreading out the Smash 4. Wow, you've changed me to this. So I believe Lloyd is still going to be in me costume.
I've done God's work then.
So you're God and I'm Jesus Christ. So
exactly.
I'm your.
I did God. I'm better than God. I'm better than God. I did his job for him.
And I'm
God's assistant. So, but yeah, no, it just keeps us wondering, and it's cool because I like the guessing of like who could it be. This part of the Fight Pass has got me very excited. With like, even though I was disappointed and like, obviously you can't please everyone, and I appreciate the content and new character either way. I still like it and appreciate it, but I'm disappointed of the ones that I can get, and I'm very hard to please anyway, so don't worry about it. But yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just going to be very hard to guess the next ones. So I do think Lloyd's not going to be it. Rio Hayabusa don't think is going to be, but
If I had to make some guesses, my current predictions are Sora and another first party.
Let's go.
I don't want
Phew.
Sora. I genuinely prefer Wreck-It Ralph.
no, that's who he doesn't want. CJ.
I know, but at least he's.
I
had Sora,
don't
that means he-
dislike Sora. I'm one scared of how the Smash fan base would react.
I think it's going to be Crash and a first party. I think if we're going to end like a buy list for first party, I reckon. But I think I'm also thinking we might get an extra fighter that's a first party. So like Waluigi will be the last surprise fighter we get. I reckon.
The thing with Sora, the reason I'm kind of predicting him is genuinely because of the 7 Square names leak.
Oh my god, what is this? I've never heard of this.
This leak is actually seeming pretty credible.
Yeah.
So far, well, the list was Erdrick, Luminary, Geno, Sephiroth, Chrono, and Sora.
Really?
I'm forgetting one.
That's another 2 sword fighters.
Wait, I'm forgetting one. Oh yeah, right, Slime. Forgot about Slime.
Slime, yeah.
So far, every one of them except Sora and Chrono have had representation. Sora is in a weird spot because he isn't owned by Square Enix, so I'm gonna guess either Nintendo screwed up with who owns them, or simply Disney wanted them to get Square Enix permission.
Ben, I love you. You see Ben's comment? You like this one?
Don't say credible leak.
Block content. Ooh. Hey guys, it is coming from a new podcast. Approaches have just leaked the final 2 fighters of the Fires Pass. Let's go. Content.
I strive to be featured in a block content video.
I have.
No, I strive
Because
for it
I
just
think you
to
did.
hear him think I'm actually a credible leaker.
Funny.
I'm happy I lost him. Honestly.
Okay, but anyway, the 7 Square names. So the only 2 that haven't actually been implemented in Smash yet are Chrono, and Sora, who isn't owned by Square Enix. So there might be. So I'm guessing there's something weird going on there. Possibly Disney wanted Nintendo to get permission from Square Enix.
I can explain the deal with Kingdom Hearts if you want.
I don't want to go down this hellhole.
Oh, not Kingdom Hearts again, please. Anything but
No,
Xenoblade
it's
Kingdom
not-
Hearts.
No, I
again.
know. No, I said no.
That's gonna be bad on the podcast because that's all we literally. No offense, and I appreciate your guys' enthusiasm with it, but each week it's either Kingdom Hearts or Xenoblade. It's going to turn into a new Xenoblade Hearts approaches set next. Can we please, for 1 week, not talk about anything unless it's in the news? I'm begging you.
No, these were just what I was saying about predictions.
No, CJ was just talking about Kingdom Hearts, like the whole story in lore again.
Yeah. Can you
story,
please not? That gives me a headache.
I was not.
Like, can I just
Well,
pay the coins?
okay. Well, Sora comes in and is like, Kairi. So Kairi comes in and is like, kidnapped because she's Princess Peach. The end.
And I
The
like
end.
that one.
Everyone died. The Kingdom Hearts series ended. Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck ceases to exist.
Donald Dunks.
He also got his name legally changed. The moral of the story: no one gives a shit about the
Don't
law.
mess with Disney. No, and it was all a dream. The end. But yeah, let's talk. I want to talk to see a message in chat. Change the subject. First person reps or shooter reps. Yes, Halo, Master Chief. Don't want Doom Guy. Want Master Chief. Literally, if you want to see a grown man cry, a grown ass man cry, get Master Chief and Smash. I will cry.
First person
Probably.
shooter. I'm gonna say
Splatoon.
I'm gonna be
Modded Splatoon.
no I'm gonna say this. We already have it. Samus is already in Smash.
Yeah, Samus modded first person.
No,
person.
no. What do you mean? Samus, a Metroid Prime's first person. I win.
And it was all a dream. He's his own brother. Yeah, so yeah, I want Master Chief. We actually haven't touched on it, guys. Like, what if there was shooter rep? Which shooter rep would you actually want to see?
Depends. Do you mean first person shooter or shooter in general?
Anything. First-person shooter in general. Anything.
Screw you. I'm going to choose
So-
Johnsy.
Okay. CJ.
The issue with what you said, it's no offense, but the issue with how you said it kind of feels like almost every game is a shooter because like let's take arms.
Oh God.
You quote unquote shoot arms, right? That's
Oh,
kind of a
God.
shooter.
No, with
if you-
guns, with the bangy bang.
Well,
with the
an
Bang
actual
bang.
shooter, CNJ. Not everything needs to be a bloody display of. Well, actually.
Well, C&J, right? Because I shoot my brother with a paintball doesn't mean I'm going to get into Smash, is it?
Nah, it does. You're in.
Yes. Oh, my dreams have come true. Thanks, guys.
We took Marina's spot out for you.
Well, because Marina shoots down with her jetpack down a hill, she could be considered as a first-person shooter rep or shooter rep.
Well, you see, Waluigi shoots people with tennis balls.
So technically, he's a shooter rep.
Anyway, I think.
Master Chief.
Anyway, we're Master Chief. If we get a pass through, I expect him. If not, I'm sorry. I just don't think he has a chance at this point.
How about you guys? How about CJ?
I'm not sure. I think it would be between Jonesy, Doom Guy, or Master Chief from ones I think.
Actually, CNJ, Min Min can technically be considered a shooter rep because you shoot arms. So technically, we already have a shooter rep.
Didn't Backseat Games say that as well? He had to put Min Min as a shooter rep as well as a fighting rep, shooter/fighter rep in his math.
Yeah, because he big smart boy.
CNJ,
CNJ just displaying the fact that he's jealous of Backseat Gaming.
To be honest, I am. To be honest, I will be because like that math he does. I wish I knew to do that and get YouTube content.
The math he does is interesting to me. So
He's very interesting. I need to see if he does any more Smash. I didn't really look. He didn't. Did he do the pirate? I don't think he did he?
No, because
Nope,
it destroyed the math.
I don't think they would. I mean, it's just my bias because I like Halo and Master Chief. But I don't think they would use Doom Guy. I just cannot see Doom Guy. I can see Halo because with the alien weapons, they're very colourful. Like you got the pistol.
I'm playing Doom while we talk. I don't see why people think this is impossible to censor.
What's it? Sorry.
I'm playing Doom right now, and I don't see how people are looking at this and like, oh, they couldn't censor that.
Oh no, I'm not talking about censorship. I just cannot see Doom in it. I'm not saying because of his censoring or anything.
If you don't mind me asking why.
I don't know what it is. I'm going to go with the old Aaron Itmar's thing and say he looks out of place like Steve.
looks out of place. A Master Chief wouldn't.
Oh. No, I actually think he's
a man with a gun gonna shoot Mario.
They'll use the traditional combat evolved style Master Chief, very blocky, very cartoony, you know.
Very blocky.
Yeah,
very cartoony. Oh my!
Like Steve.
Wait, blocky.
Wait, Steve's in it. Block.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You're just saying Master Chief's gonna be a DLC skin for Steve.
Oh, do you know what? Somebody said that and like scared me. It literally did scare me. I was thinking, please no, they can't do that to Chief. That would do him so dirty.
I think I was the one who said that.
I said that will do him completely dirty, honestly.
I mean, it's what he deserves. I mean, look at him. Thinking he's
such a Chad, isn't he?
Thinking he's such an icon.
He is, definitely.
But
but then think about it. He's the one. They popularized the multiplayer Xbox Live online stuff. So just saying.
Okay, Xbox Live is cancer, so it's supporting cancer.
You said Xbox Live is now Xbox Network.
I hate my life.
So
okay.
Anyway,
well,
amiibos. Let's talk. Smash amiibos. Who's got them? Tell me. Well, you've definitely. Got them.
I don't know many amiibos. Why the fuck would I pay?
Can
Why would I pay 45 quid for some piece of plastic?
What? Can you just leave, please?
Ant. If I leave, no one will hear you talking about amiibos because I'm doing the stream.
No, you leave, I stay.
yeah, but no one let you speak because the stream's with me.
No. You could just I don't know, mute yourself. But yeah, I got all 3 amiibo. I got them free twice because if you guys don't know, I'm a very avid collector of amiibo inbox. But my goal was if they're cheap enough. Obviously, this was a one-off sort of thing to get all the amiibo like out of box and in box at the same time. So someone out there who wanted all 3 amiibo hasn't got it because of me, basically.
And then Chocabush has got 4 banjos,
Yeah.
4 terries, and 3 violets.
Yeah, wow, can you save it to your computer and put it on screen? So I thought I was selfish, but Choctopus, come on, man, that is just unfair.
Okay, so
Good, I
is this
like
on his Twitter?
CJ put it in the podcast bros chat.
Oh,
So if you check
did
the
he?
chat,
1 minute.
and he's got looks like 4 banjos, 4 terries, and 3 bylifs. And I thought I was bad. At first, I was feeling so bad I got this. I felt a bit like I don't know, like I'm cheating someone out of amiibos. But then this guy here, he must have 3 different email addresses from Nintendo. Or gone to a Best Buy and just bought them out. Can you imagine him walking into that supermarket with that many amiibo? Yeah, I love Amiibo. You guys know I do Amiibo training videos. We'll be training them. I'll create, by the way, Ben and whoever else tunes into my stream, I will be streaming that early tomorrow. Probably about 9, 10 p.m. in the morning because I won't be streaming later on, maybe. So I'll be trying to train as many as I can in that time. So...
There you go.
I'm talking about my Amiibos, CJ. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about the Amiibos. We haven't talked about Amiibos yet.
Okay, well, Amiibos are stupid.
Yeah, in the morning on Twitch.
They smell bad.
Okay, you know what? Let me say something. A year ago, my sister said the exact same thing. Wow, okay?
They smell bad.
Amiibo are a waste of money because they're plastic. And they're like $12 to $16.
I'm not saying they're a waste of money. Everything has value to it, but I'm not going to spend that money on something I'll never use. I'm sorry.
See, that's the thing. See, I thought that at first, but one, you can now scan. They've took the chip out, so I think Nintendo knows this. I think they're very clever in what they do, well, obviously, but with Amiibos especially, because now they've took out a chip that actually blocks the NFC signal, so you can now scan your Amiibo through the box, so you don't have to take it out of the box to use it. So you can, as I'm good with NFCs, I did all the NFC sort of thing. So if you guys want to do the same as me and you want to say, I want to get them outside the box and in box, well, you don't have to. It's just what I want to do because I like the figures out of the box anyway, as well as in the box for profit later on. I'm going to admit that because you haven't got a figurine series of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. They haven't done an action figure series of that, and that's why people think like even. I tried to find a female Corrin amiibo. Do you know how much it is? Because of how rare it is. It's 150 quid. I saw on eBay, the most expensive one. For a female outer box Corrin. I cannot believe it. So yeah, if you guys want to use your amiibo, well, obviously it'll be since Smash Ultimate. So anything with the red Nintendo tag, even if they restock stuff, if they restock old amiibo, if it's got the red label, you can use that and scan that while it's in the box. Just make sure you have an NFC reader. So if you want to know more, just join my Discord. I can help you out. I need to do an amiibo chat actually. I might add one now actually on stream. But yeah, I can't wait to train them. Be training them tomorrow, as I said, guys. In the morning, it'll be an early one because I'll be going to bed straight after the podcast now. So yeah, anything else to add, CJ? I know you collect them, so. CJ?
C&J's just touching his Joker amiibo.
Yeah. So what about you? Well, I know you haven't got any, but well, I don't know.
If Waluigi gets into Smash, I'll try and get every single amiibo.
You'd be like that guy with Rosalina. Basically hated Rosalina so much he bought every single Rosalina amiibo he could find.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
And do you remember that?
Yeah. No, if Waluigi gets in, I'll actually try and make that a goal.
I will definitely pre-order one.
Like you're just gonna look at me dead in the eyes and be like, "Screw you!" Or I'm ordering all of them. But but if Waluigi gets in, I'll probably just say fuck it and try and get every single Smash amiibo.
I think we're gonna get the next announcement for amiibo and like Fire 10's presentation.
C&J.
Yes.
Well, what if they just cancel the amiibo line?
I mean,
Oh,
they
dear.
could. They haven't said they're going to fight past 2. I had an argument with somebody actually on, I think it was InkThinks' Discord. They said like, "Oh, they're not doing Fighter Pass 2 Amiibo." I'm thinking because like, "Oh, this is the last pass." No, this is actually their reason, right? They said they won't do the Fighter Pass 2 Amiibo because it's the last Fighters Pass.
I
That is
mean,
the reason.
I'm still not sure on that. I still think a pass free is possible. I think people are kind of just writing it off too simply. I'm not going to say it will happen, but with 7 square names, that leak is still making me think it's more possible than people care to admit.
Yeah. Just a quick question, but they said to me, I can't do it that late, unfortunately, because I don't think I'll be home in time for my normal time streaming, because I've got to do something at 7:30. I usually stream at 8 p.m. my time, very quickly. So if I do stream tomorrow night, it'll be quite late, and it will be probably you guys versus my new amiibo. But just, I don't know. Never mind, Terry Amiibo are in stock in the UK store as well as Bowser units. See, that's really weird, because apparently in America, there's tons of Byleth and tons of Banjo, but over here, because I checked up. First of all, when I got my first free amiibo in box, I went back a week later onto the Nintendo store. Banjo and Terry was still in stock, and Byleth was out of stock. So, but then when I was talking again on InkThinks' Discord, they said the reason why Byleth is probably sold out more than the other 2 is because Free Houses didn't get any amiibo. Apparently, someone was telling me. I don't know if that's true, but that's probably why Byleth sold out over here quicker. Maybe all of us in the UK are a bunch of Fire Emblem fans, apparently.
But we are all a bunch of weebs.
So yeah, that's what I've been talking to the people in InkThinks, the guy I interviewed, is what we think anyway. So I don't know if you guys, I saw all 3 shelves on my GameStop when I was just there. Well, the thing is, there's no free hours. That's probably why Byleth sold so quickly. So, but yeah, I mean, even when I tried to get the other 3, because obviously I said all 3 twice. When I went back into the store, it was out of stock. So I had to go to Amazon to get my Byleth. Thank God they had some. I had to. So I think Joker's the most sold out DLC maybe, possibly, yeah. I mean, I've got Joker recently in box. Well, I got it in box, but I got it out of box, and oh my God, he's deadly now. To be honest, Critical, I got one. I'm going to talk about Amiibo now. You guys can jump in whenever you want. I found a Chic Amiibo actually in CEX a few months ago, and he was £8 out of box. So it's worth checking CEX and like pre-owned games shops as well. So I got it for £8 out of box. I sometimes do that. I usually go to the places that are open, see if they got second-hand amiibos, and sometimes they're going for £8. We're usually online, they're like £20. So that's how I do. That's how I managed to get most of them as well. So, fun fact. What is the female Corrin amiibo worth? Well, the most I've seen is 150 for female Corrin amiibo. That's the only amiibo I need out of box. But it's going to be very hard to get because I don't think I can. I don't spend a lot of money on amiibos anyway, but I don't think I can justify spending £150 on one amiibo.
Sorry about that. I don't know what's happening in the background.
Critical said they've discontinued almost all the Smash 4 amiibo on the UK website. Well, they're stocking up some here and there. Like obviously Bowser's Fury came out, and then they brought out Bowser Jr. and Bowser back out. This is why I think if Persona ever got onto the Switch, will they bring Joker amiibo back? So isn't it worth over £150? But I don't know, it's in there. So yeah.
I always see Joker amiibo in where usually I live now, in Target or GameStop or Best Buy. I always see Joker amiibo. So I think
how much for?
How do I put it in quid? I think it's like 12 quid for you. How much are you? How much are Ultimate amiibo usually for you guys?
£15.
Well, $12.99 for the is it $12.99? No, $11.99. Or was it $12.99? I can't remember.
Like how for you, in your currency?
Well, you saying if it's how much is it in dollars? Did you say?
$16.
$16. Yeah, that's about right. That's about how much it would be. So that's cheaper. It's cheaper than what I bought my amiibo for. So, I bought
the issue is What I did was I
0.20.
tried looking at different websites, like specifically Amazon and Best Buy or others, and seeing if I can like ship out to different countries. And no, sadly, not even Amazon, because I wanted to get Banjo and Violet for cheaper because I think like I thought I saw them for like 12 quid or something. So I wanted to ship out from Amazon UK.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. It was only like UK and then like 2 other places. One that started with a G.
Sorry, CJ, I did try. You said you wanted them.
But I'm getting Banjo and Violet like probably next week or something. I just wanted to get Terry for now because he's my boy.
I can't wait for you to first my Joker amiibo again. He is 10 times stronger than he was, mate. Honestly.
Yep.
I need to do my. I don't know how my. I can't remember how my cloud turned out because then I want WAHderful him. Might retrain Zelda maybe, and then I think I'm ready to do my amiibo tournament. I think so. And yeah,
I need to retrain my Lucas because like for some reason it like each minute it just stops for some reason, and you can only like make it active again if you hit it.
No. Anyway, speaking of
Why?
amiibo, I'm going to plug something very quickly. If you guys know, I don't know, I've pretty much trained all my amiibo now. This is not included in the DLC because DLC is going to be the only thing, and there will be a DLC arena. So if you guys followed my channel on Twitch and YouTube, everybody versed all my amiibos so far. We'll be doing just a DLC one, so you guys get to verse my DLC amiibo. It'll probably be best 3 out of 5 instead of 2 out of 3. Also, I'll be hosting my base roster amiibo tournament soon as well. So be sure to check that out on Twitch. So follow my Twitch if you can. So yeah, find out who my strongest amiibo is. Can't wait for that. It's gonna be amazing. And if you miss it, it'll be uploaded to YouTube anyway, so don't worry, you won't miss it. So check out my YouTube as well. Anything else about Amiibo, guys, you want to talk about? How about you guys? Anything of what we talked about? Anything about Amiibo? Did you get your Amiibo? Did you not get your Amiibo? How you feel about Amiibo? You don't care? Just let us know in the chat and we can talk about it. I really need a drink in a minute. I've got a drink, I just haven't drunk. I've got alcoholic beverage. No, I'm joking.
Alcohol beverage.
Yeah, whole beverage. I like how C&J said quid though. Wow, that's funny.
You guys just made me make me say stuff.
We
like
make you
slang
say
for some reason.
stuff.
not make quote. It's confusing. I don't know how to word it.
Let me try. Is there another word for dollar? Because we say quid, buck. Oh yeah,
Dollar is a
buck. There's $20. How does that sound? Me and my British. There's $20. How does that sound? $20. How does that sound? Does it sound weird? It sounds weird when you said quid. Any other name? We got 3. We got. Was it quid, pounds, and something else? Wasn't there? I can't remember. Probably sterling. No. Sovereign. Is there a difference between base amiibos and base amiibos? What do you mean? Hopefully, Sheik some time. $1. Gold Mega Man amiibo goes for 200. A bill. That's it. Bill. That's the other one. 20 bills. I've got 20 bills. Why has it gone all quiet? Is it just me?
It's went quiet.
Everybody's just listening to my voice, which I don't blame them. But yeah, the ones on the screen. Oh, we could go through that. That's Choctopus's ones, by the way, on the screen. So Choctopus, you're greedy. Why? Why? You just so he's got. Hang on. So he's stopped one. Wait, he stopped about 3 people from he stopped near enough 3 or 4 people getting like their amiibos. You could blame that guy for being sold out because people are finding Terry. Is this guy? It's Choctopus. He's got them all. I mean, to be honest, does he really? I mean, he can because he obviously got that sweet YouTube money. But really, come on. Do I need them all? Yes. Does he need them? Yeah, I know. I can't believe it. How did he do that? Well, I mean, I know how he did it. He's obviously used his money, but it's just really. I feel bad for him.
He got them from the shelves.
He just says like, do you know who I am? I'm Choctopus. I mean, you got a YouTube. I've got 300,000 subscribers.
They're They probably let him out the store without even having to pay. He has subscribers after all.
Subscribe. Subscribe. Punch that like button.
How's the
And-
30th anniversary amiibo only worth 20 quid?
What's that? Oh, what, Mario ones?
Yeah,
I don't know.
the 8-bit one, the one that was limited edition. How the hell's that only worth 20?
I don't know.
We truly live in a society.
It's something, alright. But yeah, no, I guess nobody has more things on Amiibo really. So how about you guys? Any ask any questions about Amiibo to me or anything?
Why
Don't mind.
did they exist?
I mean, Tash hates me talking about Amiibo. She said, "You bloody Amiibo." I was like, look, I like Amiibo training and I like training Amiibo. It's one of the things of my channel. I love training Amiibo. I found it so fascinating how Amiibo can turn out, and now I've got even better at it because now I've got some Amiibo that are going to drive you crazy, guys, if you ever verse them again.
So just never verse you again, got you.
Oh no, I'm gonna do Zelda Amiibo. I've got a perfect way to train her, and I'm gonna make you verse her. I'm gonna make C&J here verse my Joker Amiibo. He's gonna get completely owned. I cannot wait.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, I can't wait.
If I will fight it or not, at least.
You got to, because it is.
I do not want to make any
it's a beast.
promises.
It's a beast. So
Yeah.
C&J, because you was gone. Have you got anything else to talk about Amiibo or anything?
I'm not sure. Actually, maybe one thing. Where can I find a Cloud amiibo? I don't care if it's Advent Children or a regular Final Fantasy VII. I want to find one.
It's funny you should say that because they did restock it into the store last year or the year before, but it wasn't much. It was not much at all. They randomly just dropped it. It was in my emails as well, but I was like, huh, that's nice. I've already got one now, so I don't care.
It's on Amazon right now.
It was like, yeah, we've now restocked on like Cloud amiibo, but there's like limited quantity or something like that. I was like, oh, that's nice. Nobody needs to know that, so yeah.
It's on Amazon right now.
Yeah. And what have you googled it?
Honestly, it's not good. I really hate buying amiibo from Amazon, especially like Amazon.
Oh yeah,
US.
like a Beast Rob said, you can go to Amazon and find Cloud amiibo pretty easy. They're just stupid expensive, which is exactly.
I mean, when I checked, they're only about £30.
That's still expensive for a
Oh
amiibo.
no, it's expensive. But when you've went out and said, "Oh look, this is £100," oh look, this is £200," it kind of seems not too expensive now. Like, wow, look, that's £100. Well, that's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
You shouldn't spend 30 on that, but I spend 100 on that one totally.
Oh, that's actually base. I didn't think about that. Maybe Cloud would get restocked if Sephiroth comes out. Maybe that's a good point. I don't know. Maybe you never know. That's probably the only time you're gonna get it. Maybe, or a Final Fantasy games come out on Switch if that ever happens. I know we've got 7, which I do want to play because I've never played 7. Apparently that's the best one though.
Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, apparently that's the best one.
Yeah, personally, I don't think it's aged that well.
Oh no.
The
I really want to play that on stream.
The remake's pretty good though, from what I've heard.
So yeah, that's my opinions on Amiibo. I said they do get restocked here and there. It's like Sonic's. Is it the 35th Sonic or is it the 30th this year? It's the 30th, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
I think it's the 30th. If that's the case, they might even do, if they bring out a Sonic game. I mean, they didn't do it with Heroes or Mania, but they might bring Sonic back. But then they've only had this. It seems like this idea recently of like games coming to the Switch. They bring out the Amiibo. So I don't know. So we have to know. I can't wait for Steve. Is going to be an interesting one to train. I've got the thing is I usually just train Amiibo how I play, but I think there's a different way of training Amiibo altogether, and it seems to be working. You just cover their weaknesses. It seems like, but we have to see. Let's see what you guys. 7 is great. I haven't played it. Final Fantasy game, but I know most 21st 89 isn't the best. I've tried playing Zodiac Age. I've tried playing that. I got PlayStation 4 with that. And when I started playing it, people did watch me, but then they kind of dropped off. I think, okay, maybe this is not the Final Fantasy I should have started off with. Be an excellent way to celebrate Sephiroth Amiibo, so the way they can be brought together once Sephiroth Amiibo can be pre-ordered and purchased. Yeah. I tell you what, how about that then? C&J, you there? Because I know you're quiet.
I am. Just there's
Okay.
some background stuff happening, and
I was just gonna say, what amiibo next are you most excited for?
Personally, I think the next ones to come out as a group are Min Min, Steve / Alex, and Sephiroth. I want to say Min Min and Sephiroth, honestly. Like Min Min, I think she would be interesting because of her different arms, and Sephiroth because it's just Sephiroth. And then Steve is kind of a weird issue because I'm not sure how his amiibo will work. Will it just be Steve? Will it be Steve and Alex on one day? Alex. Will it just be like a separate zombie? Like, will it just be different bases for Steve and Alex? Will there also be Zombie and Enderman? Will it be?
No, it'd just be Steve. It won't be anything else. But Pyramithra, because they're actually two different numbered fighters, I think they're going to get one. They're going to get Pyramithra amiibo, or it's going to be Pyramithra on one stand. It's not going to be one or the other.
You know what I hate about amiibo at the moment for Smash Amiibo specifically? Why are they $16 now? They used to be $13. They should just be $13.
Hey, it's gone up for us too, man. It used to be like 12, now it's like 13, 14.
Yeah.
Scalpers, 20 quid.
Imagine an Epic Mickey amiibo, that's just going to be like $30.
Oh, Marina. I mean, they've got a Waluigi amiibo, and Waluigi's not even in the game, so... But yeah, that's all my thoughts on that. I said I think my interest is going to be like probably Steve. Pyramithra would be good as well. I'm going to get more regardless anyway. And that's another thing why we said about third Fighters Pass. I think, don't forget, yeah, people got Smash, they got the Fighters Pass, but also the amiibo they're buying as well.
Yeah.
So that might be another indication of like, oh look, they love this amiibo, especially when Choctopus is buying like 30 dozen amiibo. That's going to get profits of Nintendo well up of an amiibo. They're going to say, oh, you actually like this? Well, yes.
Sorry about the background
Holy
noise.
shit.
What's that?
I looked up Corrin amiibo for myself. Guess how much in box?
How much?
200. The current highest bid's about 200.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm not paying that. And I'm not paying that and opening it. Even the pre-owned one is like, as I said, 150 quid. So I'm not doing that.
It's a Japanese box too.
Yeah, the Japanese boxes imported are quite actually cheaper, but even that is still expensive. So,
all right, that's a bit more reasonable. There's another one which is about 109. Not amazing, but at least not.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, you're saving about £100.
I still want them to implement that. You guys train my amiibo. I mean, I can technically do it, but send you guys the files of my amiibos to train. But I don't. If you guys can't do the NFC, then I can't really train it, and I don't condone this. So, anyway, is that all? Were we all wrapped up? It would be good to wrap it up here. I think it's up to you guys if there's anything else you want to talk about.
No, that seems good.
Cool. Yeah, I want to try and get an early night now. I'm absolutely shattered as well. But it's been a very long ass day today. So yeah, so we call it then. So where do you wanna exit out, or do you want me to do it?
Do you want to do the honors?
I'll do it. So thank you guys for tuning in today for another episode of a new podcast approaches. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in, asking questions, talking about stuff, and interacting with us. We appreciate that. Thank you, SpaceKing, for joining us. And getting his Monster Hunter, whatever he's doing. I can't remember what he said he was doing. Thank you for the boys, C and J.
Am I supposed to say something or for me?
Just thank you for being here.
You're very welcome.
And thank you, Ware, as well, for being here.
I know, it must be such an honour for you.
It is definitely. So, so yeah, we'll see you guys next Friday. We're going to try and get some guests soon. We're trying to get guests on here as we can. We're going to try and get maybe Chris on here again at some point, because he did do the anniversary with us, because he is the one who introduced you to start the podcast. Ben, if you're listening, try and get him on if you can, because I know you paid him to read your messages. I'm joking. But yeah, so make sure you guys tune in next Friday at the same time, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye.